Alright, let's get to it. So Darkest Dungeon Stage 3, the Belly of the Beast. Let's sort our provision. This warning message always like, kind of like screws me in the head a little bit. I'm just like, you see, I'm just like, no, I don't want to, no, I don't want to embark.
Mic off. Mic on.
See what you think of these provisions. So this is a four camp phases dungeon, which I can't believe. So we want all the food, no shovels. We want at least 2 full stacks of anti-venom, because I've seen the blight in this dungeon is scary. The blight in this dungeon is, the poison is terrifying. I've seen it already. I don't believe we need any bandages. No keys are needed. Possibly medicinal herbs are needed. I think 4 stacks of torches and some medicinal herbs, because I've seen some ridiculous debuffs, like minus 5% damage for the next 3 rounds, like put on your highwayman and stuff like that. Yeah, do you know what? I don't know if it's changed, or possibly changed since when you did it, but I've watched people doing it recently, and I can't see anything that does any bleed damage in this dungeon. And I've seen people go. I saw a guy take a full sack of bandages, and as a result, he only had 1 slot available to take anti-venom. And at the end of the dungeon, he had run out of anti-venom, and he hadn't used any bandages because just nothing that was bleeding him. And he was just like, shit, I should have taken more anti-venom. And he was getting screwed by poison. He was just like, man, I should have brought way more anti-venom. I might be wrong though, but I thought, maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought we didn't need any bandages. Okay, I think let's take a full sack of medicinal herbs. Inventory full. Okay. Make sure you top out the stack of holy water. Ah, yeah. Of course. Okay. Yeah, good thinking. Forgot about that. Okay. Big shout to the deity of Zenith. Yeah, big shout Zenith. Thanks for stopping by to check out the channel. Much appreciated. Please do hit the follow button if you like what you see. You turn up just at the right time. Right place, right time. Just about to hit up some end level game content. Here we go.
The interminable stone holds are but an antechamber. The creature is vast beyond measure, and must be battled from within. Step over the threshold, and let the terrible truth worm its way into your mind.
Mic off. Mic on.
Here we go.
The Gateless Gate. A maddening aperture to realms beyond human understanding.
Listens to whiners. Okay, here we go. And can I say, Jesus, look at this. Look at this face. That is, excuse my language, that's kind of fucked up. I'm guessing because the name of the belly. We're in the belly. I'm guessing we're in the belly of this beast. Like this is Looks like some intestines or something. Like, Rory, I gotta say, like, oh my word, look at this! That is insane! This place is kind of creepy. Raw, I'm shitting it. I'm absolutely shitting myself right now.
Victory.
Okay, here we go. DD3. Okay, so map-wise, I've heard this is a bit ridiculous. Obviously, being the special mechanic to the Darkest Dungeon is that you don't get to see the entire map from when you enter the dungeon like you do with a normal dungeon. You only get to see one set of rooms away from the room that you're currently in. So it's like they want you to get lost, basically, and you know, you don't want to spend any more time in these dungeons than you need to. So getting lost is obviously a bad idea. But yeah, it's just an added level of difficulty. I don't really know exactly where I want to go. Let's just, just keep going this way.
As the light gains
Okay, here we go. First fight.
Spirits are lifted. And
looks like some hellhounds from the looks of it, some flesh hounds. New mob, never seen this before. Not taking much from the man at arms there. So a shuffle there, moving the Crusader position 1. Resisted the shuffle. Crusader in position 1 is not the worst thing in the world. I don't think we want to move the man at arms into position 3, which is what's going to happen if I duelist advance, so just try and get one down.
Continue the onslaught.
Nice crit from the Crusader. Totally not needed. Totally unnecessary. Can we please save the big crits for when we actually need it? I know, right? It's like Darkest Dungeon. Don't give me the good RNG now. Give me the good RNG later when I need it. Definitely don't need a 31 crit on a flesh hound. I'm sure I'll be needing it later. Less of that, please. Just keep it simple. Get these things down fast. So the Highwayman particularly useful in this dungeon because he can be effective from any position basically. His abilities basically work from most positions. Wonder if we can stall for a quick top up heal. Let's see. So remove the man at arms, resist the stun. Okay. Maybe the Crusader can. There we go. And this is what I wanted, was to get a quick little heal top up.
Momentary abatement.
So he misses his turn, and now we finish him off.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope.
Dodge, dodge. Okay, onwards and upwards. So we can't go further east, so we're going to go south. Let's go south.
The light.
And look at these
Promise of
hallways.
safety.
The graphics of design is awesome. So I haven't seen anything too scary just yet. It's starting to look like a little bit of a labyrinth of chambers. Look at these hallway layouts. Not particularly clear where I need to go. So the quest objective, activate one Lotus beacon. So that's all I got to do, Rory. All I got to do, RGT. Activate one beacon, that's it. This sounds easy, doesn't it? Why have I been given 4 firewoods? 4 camps? It's obviously not going to be as easy as it sounds, is it? Let's go this way. Oh shit! What the hell is that? It looks like you, Rory. Spitting image. Jesus. Looks like you in the morning, doesn't it? First thing in the morning, we just woke up.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Okay.
We require only the strength to follow it.
So we've got a white cell stalk at the back. So I believe from what I've read, these things teleport you around, like to random places on the map, and you don't really want it up for very long. So maybe we should try and get this down first. It's only got 25, and we could probably... Ah, he can't even... The man-at-arms can't hit there. So this can hit to position 3. I'm like, presumably this takes up 2 positions, so this is position 3. Yet he can't hit it. This thing must take up 3 positions, so that counts as position 4. That's the largest enemy you've ever seen. I've never seen one enemy that takes up 3 positions. Try to get a repost up. Let's try my strategy. Get a repost on the white cell. Okay, so the duelist advance. So now we've got the double repost up on the man-at-arms and the highwayman. We should be getting some good return damage now. I wonder if she can finish it off. She can't even hit it. Hit it with this, okay.
Their
Good job,
formation
Vestal.
is broken. Maintain the offensive.
He's pretty thick. Yeah, I'm hoping these reposts on the highwayman is going to be nice. With the +5 crit melee skills there. I saw a guy getting like 31, 32 crits off of the highwayman repost, and I was just like, that is absurd. Okay, so this is the strat. This is what I'm talking about. So, oh, he's just immediately spawned another one. Right. Okay. So we're going to Holy Lance in. Okay, those are some nasty debuffs there. Okay, I'm wondering if we just, because he spawned another one of these immediately after I killed the first one, so maybe we just need to hit this guy. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we just need to hit this guy. So this highwayman, Zap Brannigan, is more of a melee highwayman than a range highwayman. Miss is not what we want. He's not very susceptible to stun, 98%. Here comes the wipe. You might not be lying. Do we want to just start using the medicinal herbs to get rid of this? Minus 20 damage is not great. So let's get rid of that. So his stress starting to build up. which is not great. Digestation. Oh, so he's tried to poison us there. We've resisted it though. Let's try for some more reposts, I guess. It's meant to be the whole point of this lineup. He's trying to poison us again. Oh, that is nasty. Okay. Not sure if repost will cut it. It deals 1 damage and 4 if it lands. Yeah. Yeah, we possibly just need to just do focus damage attacks. Highwayman needs a focus heal right now. Jesus. Oh my word. Look at this poison tick. 8 damage per round for 3 rounds. 8 damage. That is absurd. That is absolutely absurd. That's like just getting hit by like an enemy. But it's a poison tick. That's ridiculous. That's what we brought the anti-venom for. I mean, do we focus this down or? Let's just focus this down. He's dodged again. What is going on here? Oh no, not the vessel. I think the man-at-arms is going to need to guard her on the next round. Advance on the low cell would be good. Yeah, okay. Trying to help her out a little bit. Put a guard up on her. This fight is nasty. I don't know if this is a boss or what this is. Like.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay, he's down. He just summoned straight away. I really don't know if it's worth trying to kill this. The man-at-arms is going to guard her, so let's just heal the man-at-arms. Really could do with some bigger damage on this guy. There's that debuff again. Man-arm's already up to 50 stress, so we're possibly going to have to use the Crusader's Inspiring Cry for a little bit of stress management here. That is why we equipped it. I mean, how susceptible was he to getting moved? His stun's 98%, move is 73%, bleed. We should have brought people who can bleed. We may swap this from Wicked Slice to bleed to Open Vein, because I've just seen bleed as one of his lower resistances. guard has come off the Vestal. Revivify! Oh my word, he just healed himself. And he's given himself an awesome buff. Jesus.
Precision and power.
Bit better. I'm hoping we can concentrate on stress management a little bit after this fight is over.
The wounds
Go for a
of
group
war
heal.
can be healed, but never hidden.
So now I'm like, thank God that we had the guard up on the Vestal there. Getting healed now. This guy is tough, man. How many times has he dodged the attacks from our highwayman? She's not low anymore, but I feel like not having her guarded is like almost too dangerous. He's just crit healed himself. Are you sure? Reconstitute. And he's just healed it as well! Oh my word. Right, okay. This is really tricky. Reconstitute as a heal. It's like I can't out damage the heals that it gets. Finally crit. Come on, let's focus this thing down. Man at arms not really doing much damage. Oh, teleport. Ah, shit. Right. So this is what I've, this is what I've seen is eventually the white cell decides to teleport you. So now it's just taking me to another random place in the dungeon. Could be miles away from where I just was, and I'm immediately in another fight. You know what? I kind of wasn't really enjoying fighting that thing, so maybe it's not all bad. And oh, we had a double stun there. It's not great. Really need to get some stress relief on the man at arms here. More stress damage. More stress damage. Look at this. These things have got a lot of dodge. It doesn't matter that they teleport you. Okay. Can we actually land a hit now, please? The HP of that particular assist keeps after they teleport you out of the fight. Oh, okay. Eventually you can bust them down if you survive. Alright, so it does retain the progress of that fight. Okay, that's good to hear, because if I ran into that one again, I didn't want it to be on full HP, that would suck. They just dodge too much.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Come on, something from the repost. Oh my word. I need to have repost up on him as well. Finally, one down. Okay, so double repost up now. Does mean the man at arms is going to get focused on the attacks now. Where we get some return damage. And some more return damage. Decent return damage. Not entirely sure if I want the Highwayman in position 1, but wow, finally something from the man-at-arms, again, at a moment when we didn't really need it. Let's see if we can get a little bit more stress relief on the man-at-arms before this fight is over. Point blank shot isn't going to work, which is annoying. It's on 1 HP. It's on 1 HP. Darkest Dungeon. Why couldn't you have just given me one more point of damage? But it's fine actually, because it means we get a chance to heal our man at arms here. Phew. Jesus. I mean, jeez. This is
Success so
this is
clearly
tough.
in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Well, up to 11 viewers now. Just to say thanks to everybody who's locked in currently. Thanks for stopping by to check out the channel. Very grateful, and don't forget to hit the follow button if you like what you see. Currently streaming some high-level endgame Darkest Dungeon content. Okay, so this is definitely like a bit of a labyrinth, sort of a network of a maze here. My understanding, well, not too sure to be honest. Also, it's like, when do we need to camp? Because we've got 4 camp phases in this dungeon.
The match is
not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4.
Star is born.
So, I'm thinking possibly a camp after, maybe after we clear this room. I just, just maybe just to get some damage buffs up, just some combat buffs, get some stress off of the man at arms. Probably gonna need to heal after this fight as well. So, the polyps, the lower HP of the enemies in this fight. getting some return damage there. That's not what we want to see. And a dodge. Good work. Okay, so starting to get some bang for our buck with the repost. Man at Arms needs a focus heal. You shouldn't be marking yourself Hounds deal 50% bonus damage against marked enemies. Okay, that's interesting to know. Well, they've got an ability that marks them themselves actually, so yeah, that does kind of make sense. Yeah, I should have spotted that. Oh, yeah, remind me after this fight I'm going to change around this ability and this ability. I'd rather he has open vein. Because again, bleed seems to be the lower resistance of the enemies that you seem to find in this dungeon.
A decisive pummeling.
Good job, Highwayman. Good job, Zap. Zap Brannigan. I wonder if we can get a stun off. No. Let's see if I can stall one round to get a heal off. Although we don't want to mess around too much, because we don't want reinforcements to turn up. Try and get some stress relief from the Man at Arms. And a focus heal on the Crusader.
How quickly the tide turns.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if it was worth it. It would have been fine if it didn't crit, but it critted. You should be able to cheese one round. I did kind of cheese one round, but it ended up not being worth it because it just came back to bite me in the arse because it critted me. And the Man at Arms took more stress damage. Okay, let's sort out the party order here. Let's actually remember to swap these abilities around. So bleed seems to be the lower resistance of most of the enemies I've found so far. Bleed usually sitting at around 68%. Everything else is sort of 80 to 98%. They have across the board for most things. I'm wondering if maybe we should camp. I mean, we've got four firewoods. I don't really want to run into one of those massive, you know, cysts, you know, whatever those crazy things are, before a camp. Let's go for it. We've done a few fights. I think it's fine.
Huddled together. Furtive.
Okay, so
vulnerable.
activated the
Rats in
first
a
camp
maze.
phase of the dungeon. Up to 14 viewers now. Big shout out to everybody tuned in. We got Black Star Marshmallow, Mini Henke, Ngoktuan, SFC Retired, and Zizu Boy. What's up, guys? Big shout out to the new viewers locked in. Thanks for stopping by to check out the channel. Much appreciated. Okay, so we're doing fine HP wise. We would like some stress relief from the man at arms, but we also, and this is the main point of the camp phase, is we want some weapon buffs. I have chosen, I think I've chosen the right camp skills for most people. So we got maintain equipment, weapons practice. That's going to be one of the ones we want. Let's just check here. We've got clean guns on the highwayman. That is awesome for him. He's going to become a bit more range though, so maybe if we do that, we need to make sure we do some more range damage. Back to the pit. Indeed, Zizu, indeed. You want to pray, only really gives a benefit if the party is religious. Only religious other member in the party is the Crusader, so it's not ideal. Well, let's get some weapons practice in. This is going to be handy. Zealous, no, where is it? Zealous speech, party, minus 15 stress. Finesse. Unparalleled finesse, self only 10, yeah, that could be the other one we use. So what we want to do is zealous speech to try and help out the stress management, especially for the man at arms. And they've got the buff of minus 15% stress for the next 4 battles. Should come in handy. You know what? I've miscalculated. I thought I had one more point left to use finesse from the highwayman, but I don't. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I thought I was going to be able to either clean guns or use unparalleled finesse, but I've only got three time left. Well, I guess it's just going to be an encourage on the man at arms. And I think we're done in the camp phase. Pray for no nighttime ambush. Yeah, just to the new viewers tuned in, please do hit that follow button, guys. Every follow helps. Let's see, where are we looking for here? I believe we're trying to get to the center of the map. It spreads you out in this way. It's a little bit of like a labyrinth. Getting some scouting going here. Yeah, I believe it's pretty much like a labyrinth network sort of maze of tunnels, but the idea is that we want to get to the center. You know, it's the belly. We want to get to the belly of the beast, which is like the center. I think that's meant to be what the whole point of it is. What's up, Zunning? How's it going, man? Big shout, my man. Yeah, this is the darkest dungeon, stage 3, or floor 3, DD3 as some people call it. Okay, we got another cyst here. Okay, I think I've got a slightly better way of how I'm going to handle this guy. We're definitely going to be using open vein on him. We need to get some bleeds up. We try and stack bleed on him. It's a shame we don't have a Houndmaster or a Hellion. If I did get a chance to reshuffle my party, I would think possibly instead of the Crusader, maybe a Hellion or a Houndmaster. Could have Hellion and Houndmaster to stack the bleeds. I still think this party can do it though. Hoping this party can do it. We're just not getting much bang for our buck when we hit it though, this is the problem. With the man at arms. So a party shuffle. Looking for a chill stream to watch while playing this myself. Well, this is the one. Zunning, you come to the right place. Although, not in the way that Darkest Dungeon is never really that chill. Let's be honest, it's a little bit on the stressful side. But yeah, you come to the right place. Best seat in the house for the endgame content. So let's try the intended strat here. Try and get a bleed on the assist. And we have one. 4 damage per round for 3 rounds. Not too bad. I play DD to chill out. Oh, we've been teleported. Okay, we've been teleported quite early in the fight. Wow. Okay. I was under the impression the teleport ability on the white cell doesn't activate until you've dropped the assist until below 50%. I was possibly mistaken. Not liking the dodges. They didn't get enough rounds to teleport, right. Focus heal on the highwayman.
In the fevered pitch of battle.
We resisted the poison, which is a good job. Second, I'll show you why. That'll be thanks to the Hag's Idol trophy plus 25% blight skill resist. I do recommend, if you're planning to do this dungeon, to bring in the blight resistance trinkets, because the poison they put on you is pretty ridiculous, as we saw in the earlier fight with assist. We can't open vein. Okay, we'll point blank shot. Not liking these dodges. Not liking these dodges. There we go. Crusader really getting quite a bit of a nuking at the moment.
Devastating blow.
Good job from the highwayman. Not even one crit heal from the Vestal yet. So they were like, come on. Usually she brings the crits. Usually she brings the crit heals. I don't know what's going on today. It must be something to do with the Darkest Dungeon. Still going for the Crusader. And a stun. The Crusader misses his turn. At least we'll get one more focus heal on him. And a crit! Finally, that elusive crit heal that I've just spoken about. Speak of the devil, and it will appear. A bit too intense to drop crit heals left and right. Never mind. I know, right? I literally just said it, and then boom, crit heal. It was like clockwork.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
So a little bit more scouting. So now we've been teleported to somewhere completely different. We were around here. Around here. So I guess we want to continue working our way into the middle, into what looks like the middle of this dungeon. The belly of the beast, you could say. Just checking something. Oh, here we go. A mammoth cyst. Okay, we're going to start out by guarding the Vestal. Seems to work quite well. The Vestal, the squishiest member of our team today. Generally always is. And there we go. It was an attack targeted at the Vestal straight away, guarded by the man-at-arms, so that was a good decision. Okay, so let's go for the intended strat, which is to stack the bleeds on the cyst. Bleeds up all the way. Sorry, by the way, interesting just to notice the cyst gets 2 actions per turn. So the gold bar there is 2 gold bars, meaning he gets two turns per round. The bleed is working. And the bulging gaze directed at the Vestal, blocked by the man-at-arms. I'm really glad I put that guard up, because our poor Vestal would now probably be on below half HP, I would have thought. So looking like the guard on the Vestal was a good strategy for this dungeon. I'm going to get rid of this buff, this debuff on him on the next turn. He's got it as well, nice. Oh, we're getting teleported, okay. He tried to block the teleport. And I mean, you can block it, buddy, you can try. Teleport can be dodged. Oh, really? Oh, okay, it's interesting. It's actually all the Crusader can do there in position 3, with nothing in the back lines here for him to Holy Lance in. It's not all bad though, because the man-at-arms does need some stress relief. And we'll go for a focus heal on our Crusader. See, I kind of wish I had the repost up, you know, when they do shit like that, at least I'd get something out of it. Like there, even though you don't get anything out of it. But as we've said earlier, yeah, I don't want to have a target on the man-at-arms, because he just gets absolutely nuked. Okay, one down, one to go. Let's top everybody up. Again, nothing the Crusader can do there, so do Inspiring Cry on the man-at-arms, which is arguably what I would have done anyway. Hopefully some repost here, and another dodge, Typical Darkest Dungeon. Typical Darkest Dungeon. But at least we're getting some nice stress recovery on the man-at-arms. Point blank shot is not going to work, so we have to open the vein. Taking 4 damage per tick, it's got 6 HP left. Do a top up heal from our Vestal Jaina Proudmoore. Jaina there, for any World of Warcraft fans out there, you know what I'm talking about. Don't forget we got Arthas as well. Arthas, our Crusader. Does anybody know who Arthas is? Anybody can tell me who Arthas is? World of Warcraft lore. And don't forget our man-at-arms, Mr. Dirk Diggler himself. Anybody seen? Anybody get the reference? Anybody seen Boogie Nights? Boogie Nights? Great film, classic film. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. So where have we been teleported? Okay, so now we're over on the west side of the map, a little bit below the starting room. So I guess we just want to keep making our way into the middle, which is about, I don't know if the middle's here or if it's here. I mean, this map is huge. This is easily the biggest location that you ever visit in Darkest Dungeon. It's the biggest dungeon you ever enter by a long way. Still three camp phases left. I think it's going pretty well so far. I have no idea how far the way through we are with this dungeon though. I mean, obviously we have to activate this Lotus Beacon, but it's, you know, A, you don't know where it is, B, you keep getting teleported to different locations on the map, which you have no control over. So I guess that's the hard part, that's what makes it difficult. We don't even know what we're looking for. This is the first time we've seen this guy, Antibody. Fleshhound we've seen before, Polyp we've seen before, but we haven't seen Antibody before. Okay, they've got an awful lot of dodge. I feel like a guard on the Vestal. I didn't think I was going to end up doing this every round, but like, I thought I'd only guard her when she gets sort of targeted. But I'm finding a preemptive guard is, you know, it's been helpful previously. Bitches love cannons. So, again, bleed resistance 68% being their lowest resistance. Except for on him, who's got 88%. And we don't get a bleed. So when that happens, it kind of makes me think I should have made a different decision. I maybe should have just duelist advanced to get a repost up. Crusader putting out some reasonable damage. This is what he's there for. This is what he brought him for. With the plus 10 damage stone, I couldn't find a. No, before you ask, I couldn't find a better trinket to give him. I could get him a good one if he's in position 1, but I knew he was never going to be in position 1 because the man at arms is going to be in position 1. The Brawler's Gloves. The only thing I think this party is lacking just ever so slightly is damage. It's just the pure DPS that maybe like an Arbalist would bring or a Leper would bring.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Okay, focus heal on our stunned man at arms.
Abatement.
Guess we start hitting this thing. It's not too. It hasn't got too much protection from the looks of it. Not too tough. Man at arms, center position 3. Crusader, resist the shuffle. This with the high resistance to bleed. And we get a stun and a shuffle on one of the polyps. Polyps, however you say that word. And we get our man at arms back into a position that we want him to be in. Crusader can Holy Lance in on one of the back lines. Is going to be the plan. Don't target the vessel. Okay, so she's got one of the nasty poisons on her now. Not as nasty as the last one, but still nasty. Nasty enough to be scary. Point blank shot. 1 HP. Second time that's happened. Second time an enemy has been left on 1 HP in this one run. You love it. Got to love it. What do you think in RGT? Old RGT? Reckon I can do it? What do you reckon? Crusader to position 4 now, not ideal. Serious shuffler party here we got. I'm just gonna do that on the man at arms. I think between the highwayman and the man at arms, they can bring this guy down. So let's take the anti-venom off of her and give her a focused heal. Still getting guarded by our man at arms.
Well struck.
Nice crit. Now that is 1 HP again. Third time we got something down to 1 HP. What is going on? Only in Darkest Dungeon, eh? Come on, let's get him down. Got a heal? What you mean, camp?
A
Or...
trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
A victory nonetheless. He speaks the truth. When do we want to use the holy water? Are we thinking maybe... Thinking now? I want to get some use out of it. I don't want to get to the end of the dungeon and have used no holy water. Maybe a holy water on the man at arms and the crusader. I guess we'll wait until we're in a fight. Which we are. Crusader getting nuked thanks to this mark. Yeah, I think the extra blight resist is going to be handy because these things dish out a lot of poison. So yeah, everyone is going to use some holy water on their next turn. Man at arms just has. I'm a little bit concerned about my crusader here, so I may just guard him because he's getting kind of low.
defeated.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay, my assessment of the situation, the repost works. Like, you do get some return damage, and like the MAA has put out, you know, a decent amount of return damage there. The problem is that each time, even though he gets the return attack, his stress goes up, and he gets targeted a lot because he gets the focus, he gets the target mark put over him. So yeah, I think overall it's not a good idea. At least we get a point blank shot on this guy.
Impressive.
Big crit when it's not needed. There's a second crit heal. That is exactly what we needed. And a crit repost. That is what we wanted to see. That's why we gave him that, by the way. In case you were wondering.
Mic off. Mic on.
What's the mic doing?
Mic off. Mic on. Mic off. Mic on.
Is the mic working or? Ah, right. I thought you were saying like the mic was putting out weird sound or something, but the mic is working, yeah?
The ground quakes. Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
I think maybe I had the mic in the up position for like a minute there while I was talking, so that might have had something to do with it. I've lowered it back down again. Hopefully that's all it was. Just say, guys, got a brand new high-spec gaming PC arriving tomorrow. Gonna really help out the stream. Some big developments up and coming. Gonna change the way I stream. Make the stream look a lot better. Be able to stream in much higher resolution. We will be getting. We'll be getting a webcam involved as well. Got a nice, pretty decent Logitech webcam. Will be coming at the same time. I think we want to be getting to here. Gonna add a lot more games onto the streaming roster as well. So yeah, definitely you know, stay tuned, watch this space. Definitely give the channel a follow. Big things on the horizon for the channel. Yeah, webcam. That's the next one. That'll be. I think that'll be good. Be a nice little addition. Get a little webcam going. You see my handsome mug. Come on, Dirk. Oh, both afflicted by blight. 8 damage per round. 16 damage between two of them. Okay. We keep finding brand new cysts as well. Wow, we've got a poison on 3 people now. We kind of need a party heal, but we kind of need a focus heal on the Crusader as well. Smug mug. You know. Teleport already. We're not really even getting a chance to get much done with these cysts. We just get teleported too quickly. I mean, so am I literally just supposed to kill whenever there's a white cell up, am I just supposed to kill it so that it doesn't get a chance to teleport? Can I just say we've got a poison on every single member of the party. Wow. That's what we brought the anti-venom for. Man-at-arms resist the shuffle. Oh dear. Decent party heal. 7 across the board.
But never hidden.
This is a shuffle. To position 4. If your party is strong at surviving, it kind of is, but I usually don't rely on anti-venoms, so it might run out of them. Then you can clear out the entire dungeon, kill the cysts like that, otherwise you may want to drop cells more or less quickly. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, like at least 2 of the fights we got teleported out, I was kind of like, well, actually, you know, thank God for that sort of thing. One of them I was a little bit like, you know, would have minded killing the cyst, but the very first one we got the cyst down to maybe 20%, 30%, and then we got teleported, so that was kind of frustrating. But all the other ones we've just been teleported within like the first 3 turns. The dodges are real.
Singular strike.
A crit on the repost, good job. I feel like it's kind of a flexible party in that way, like we can get, you know, like rejigs, like reshuffles, and people can still kind of do stuff that's useful. So I think the party is flexible in that way, which is good in terms of the composition. Oh, you know what? I actually didn't want to kill it. I wanted to stall. I didn't think he was going to crit though. The man-at-arms usually does no damage. I should have stunned him. I was thinking about stunning him.
Creatures can
like,
be
shit.
killed. They can be beaten.
Oh well. I mean, we got another camp. mean, what do we think about another camp, maybe? Let's check out this. Let's check out this next room, and then we'll make a decision on the camp. Famous last words. Oh god, what's going to be in this room? I've jinxed it now. Oh no, we're okay. We're okay. This, like, in terms of like getting to the center of the dungeon, I think it looks like it's sort of this room, because I imagine that's that sort of corner, and there's another corner here, a corner here, and a corner here. So surely the center is either here or it's here. You think? I think maybe let's camp. Yeah, we're gonna camp.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Big shout out to the viewers we got tuned in currently. Let's just do a little, let's do a few shout outs here. We got Alpaca inside the place. Welcome on board. We got Ben486, JND Construction, Maynardius, Mini Henke, SFC Retired, Sickfold, Sideswipe, Slokal, and Zizu Boy. What's up, guys? Good to have everybody locked in. Thanks again for checking out the channel. And please do hit the follow button. Okay, this time we're gonna get the unparalleled finesse up on the Highwayman. Definitely not gonna leave this off this time. Yeah, I mean that's got to be one of the best camp skills in the game. I mean, plus 20% damage melee skill buff, plus 10 ACC melee skill buff, and then the dodge and the speed. I mean that's pretty strong. That's pretty hard. So let's get that up. We don't have to worry too much about HP. Everyone's pretty topped off. Stress, again, you know, not too bad. Could maybe do with something being used on the man at arms here. So we've got 4. So we can use, so at 8 we can use 2 abilities. So he can get this up, and then surely it's going to be Zealous Speech from on the Crusader again. You have to believe. Exactly. Do you believe though? Do you believe? I believe. Okay, so we've used the unparalleled finesse. So Zealous Speech is going to help out for the man at arms right now. It's also going to help the whole party out in the next few fights. I swear we had 8 left, and then Zealous Speech is 5. It's 5. I thought it was 4. I've miscalculated again. Oh dear. So I wanted to use maintain equipment. Sorry, I wanted to use weapons practice, but I'm 1 short again. At least this time we got finesse up on the Highwayman, which should pay dividends in the next few rounds. So I guess it's just an encourage on the man at arms. UK math. Yeah, spot who wasn't concentrating in GCSE maths, eh? And we're done. Okay, so that's the second of the 4 camp phases done, so we're halfway through our camps. I'd like to say we're halfway through the dungeon. I mean, we've covered a lot of ground here, but this dungeon looks massive. It's just like this massive labyrinth. Let's make our way to this room. Probably going to find another cyst in the hallway. I was correct. Called it. Called it. We start in the usual way, with the guard up on the Vestal. And for the bleed, good job. It's endgame dungeon. That it is, Zizu, that it is. High endgame content here. You only find that here. I guarantee nobody else streaming Darkest Dungeon currently is doing endgame content. I know, because I've checked. A crit heal when he was on like 90%. Oh dear. At least we resist the poison. Resist the shuffle.
Mic off. Mic on.
Alright, thanks for stopping by, Maynardius. Don't forget to hit the follow button before you go. Cheers, buddy. I'll let you know how it went. I'll probably still be streaming. I mean, he hasn't got teleport up yet. I mean, do we wanna try and kill the cyst maybe? The white cell. It's like I don't want to get teleported again. I actually want to kill one of these things. I want to take down one of these mammoth cysts. Hasn't got teleport up yet. Would like to stack another bleed on him though. I can't resist stacking another bleed. Guards come off of the Vestal, so we'll stick that back on. Oh, and a big crit from our Crusader. Revivify. So now I kind of really do want to kill the white cell stalk, especially now we've got the cyst down to 50%.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Okay, we're going to have a look at dealing with the cyst maybe. Oh, and a nice one-shot from the Highwayman. Good job. That'll be thanks to the Ancestor's Pen we have equipped. Come on, let's see what we can do. I know he's just going to summon straight away. There we go, summon. The bleed's come off of him now. I mean, doing my best to try and stun this guy, but it just, you know, it's not really happening. Can't hit the cyst from there. And a stun. Brings the cyst into position 1. The white cell, sorry. Keep getting them confused. I wonder if we can stun this thing. Yeah, it's 73%, one of its low resistances. I really just... It's resisted it. I really don't want to get teleported here. Another one shot from the Highwayman would be awesome here. We can hope. Nope. Reconstitute. So it's healed itself. That's quite a big heal. Revivify. That's a made up word, revivify. That's a made up word. Just so we can get extra HP. Let's try and stun it. And a stun on the stalk. Okay. Nightbot going ham. Yeah, I've just seen Ots has been timed out. All of Ots' messages have been deleted by the Nightbot. What has actually happened here? Shall I possibly remove the Nightbot from the channel? Because that was a bit weird. I don't know, I think the Nightbot went a bit weird, like it looked like it ejected you from the channel. That was... If it happens again, I'll kick it. I think it's just like slash kick, isn't it? That was odd. Did you see what happened there, RGT? The Nightbot went crazy. Okay, back to the fight. I'm going to see if I can remove it now. Oh, you know what? I'll just remove it from the website. Sorry guys for the little technical delay here. I'm just going to try and get rid of the Nightbot because it seems to be misbehaving. Okay, it should be removed from the channel now. Okay, let's bleed him out. And a resist. I doubt we can stun him. a dodge. That is not what we wanted. And now the summon. I'm gonna just try and do what I can to stop myself from getting teleported. I really want to get this sis down. Getting annoyed, kind of getting fed up with getting teleported around the map. I think I'm pretty close to the goal as well. So should we see if we can stun him? She can't hit position 4. Okay. Well. Try and just chip away at him a little bit. Displace. Just don't want to see teleport. Okay. Cell down, healing itself. A 20-point heal. Jesus. Oh, that is nasty, nasty, nasty. Resist the bleed again. Oh dear. So on to our last stack of anti-venom now. It's decent damage, it's decent damage. It's getting low, it's summoned again. Big shout out to a couple of new viewers tuned in. We've got Daniel CPA, Lominko. Thanks for checking out the channel, guys. Very grateful. Even more grateful if you hit the follow button. I'm on a decent repost. Yeah, we've got something out of that.
Diminished.
If I get teleported now. Oh, it's on 3 HP. Reconstitutes healing. And now it's healing. Okay, now I wish I had used Duelist Advance to take out the white cell. I mean, we're probably going to get teleported now. I can't believe I had it down to, was it 3? And now it's back on 39. This one seems to be a lot harder than the other ones. Something special about this one, it's a bit weird. I could hit it at the back there, couldn't I? But is it worth it? Probably going to regret not healing my highwayman. Decent Holy Lance. And we're getting teleported. There we go. Okay, where are we now? I don't think we're too far away from where we wanted to go. I still think this is the room. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm a bit like, really? Okay, making our way back. Ah, it's the same sis. This is the same one. Okay, so this, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe is the first time we've actually found a sis that we've fought before, and it has maintained our progress. So this is sticking good. Decent from the man at arms. Lead it. Oh my word, come on, yeah, there we go, there we go.
Dissuade the sharpened blade.
Taking down our first cyst. Let's take the opportunity. Okay, looking good, looking good.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay, onwards. So the unparalleled finesse buff still up on the man at arms for another 2 battles, which is good stuff, good to see. Ah, I was wrong. I was no, was it this was the room? Is that the room I was trying to get to? I think I thought it was either this room or this room, so let's head to this room. So it's the center of the map we're trying to get to. Starting to get a little bit low on torches. So these things dish out a lot of heavy poison. So let's get some holy water going. One love.
Mic off. Mic on.
Go for the point blank shot. This dungeon really standing up to its reputation of being a stamina dungeon. Just really all about seeing how long you can last. Do you have the stamina in your party to outlast this dungeon? It's definitely seems to be the theme of it. Resist, resist. Hopefully a repost and a dodge. I've lost count of the number of times that the repost is missed because they've dodged. We duelist advance into position 1, and then we can use point blank shot again to move him backwards. Ah, I forgot it moves the man-at-arms forward. Well, it's not too bad. We got a stun off at least.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Accuracy on repost is fixed. That means in late dungeons people would dodge it much more often. That's why I was a bit amused. A bit unamused about the repost up. Oh, okay, I see. I thought, yeah, I mean, I will hold my hand up and say I thought repost was a bit more in the way of like guaranteed, like return damage, like guaranteed damage, like stats wise. But yeah, I didn't realise that. There we go.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Oh, okay. Looks like something in the middle there. I don't know if that's the quest item. And this cyst looks a bit. Correct me if I'm wrong. Looks slightly different. Is it like a bit darker than the other ones? The other ones were sort of a lighter shade of purple. This one's like a slightly darker shade. Ah, look at this. I hover over the room, quest location. So this is it, this is the one. So we found the room. We just have to get through this fight and not get teleported by this guy. Okay. Yeah, this one looks like it's going to be a bit harder to deal with. Okay, usual setup, guard on the Vestal. And then just stick the bleeds on the cyst. So displace, blocked by the man-at-arms. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to be taking that off of the Crusader. That's what we brought the herbs for. The herb. That's kind of nasty. I may want to shift the guard to the to the Crusader. Pray for a crit heal. Pray for a crit. Ah, how good would it have been if it was a crit? I mean, what are the chances of this thing teleporting me? Maybe I want to start focusing it. I wanted to get a few more bleed stack on first. Yeah, I'm changing the guard. If I lost the Crusader now, that would be tragic. As soon as I change a guard from the Vestal, she gets targeted. Typical. Big crit from the Crusader, good job. And the bleed doing its work as well. Pray for a crit. Nope. Can I just say, the fortifying garlic putting in work here. He's resisted a lot of blights. Really doing its job. Another big crit from the Crusader. A righteous blow indeed. Yeah, we are, as you mentioned earlier, garlic too strong. Jester is a nice pick for this stage. You move him from back to front, buffing his finale when he's in front of them. Finale crit for 40, 45 to 50, even 60 crits. Yeah, I am aware of that strategy. I've heard it's, yeah, I've seen it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty strong. The only thing is, Zizio, I don't know if you heard. Apparently, finale got nerfed to it can only be used once per combat. And before, I think people were just doing it over and over again. So move Jester to the front with Dirk, gets position 1, finale, send to the back. Carry on moving them forward, get to position 1, finale, and just rinse and repeat. I think now you can't do that anymore. You can only use finale once per fight. It's still good though, to be fair. It's still a viable strategy. So yeah, I do agree with you. A Jester might have been a nice pick. And also it would have helped out with the bleed stacks as well, with his slice off. So as you mentioned earlier, Ots, we're starting to get to the point where I'm starting to get a little bit low on anti-venom, which is not to be desired. Guard's still on the Crusader, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, the also the Jester's stress management is unparalleled. Is easily the best stress relief in the game he has, with his inspiring tune. What do you think? Carry on bleeding him, or take out the cyst? Take out the white cell? I really don't want to get teleported. Like, I'm in the room. A teleport here would be... It would be like tragic. Yeah, but you're through on the dungeon. So it's okay to run out now. Oh, of anti-venom, yeah. It's okay to get teleported still. Yeah, but I mean, obviously it could be like, oh, I'm gonna teleport you over here, and I've got to make my way, you know, for another, 3 or 4 cysts or whatever just to get back here, which is not going to be ideal. I can't decide. It's a tough call. You can BTP and come back. Okay, alright. But the viewers are saying stick on the cyst. I'm going to go with the viewers' opinion. Revive a 5, a heal coming up, not too big, not too bad. I've seen them do that for like 20, 21, 22. So we're going to focus a heal on the Crusader, even though we could do with a party heal, but I think that's more the priority at this moment. Hopefully not another poison. Yes, the garlic doing its job. Garlic putting in work. Just get the blob. Okay, we will get the blob. Oh, look at this. So close, so close. This could be the one. Oh, and a dodge! And a dodge! But the bleed doing its job. It's dead. It's dead on the next tick. We don't have to worry about it. We can forget about it. It's dead on the next turn. We're gonna focus heal the Crusader again. Just wanted to say dodge incoming. Yeah, it's just, yeah, you know. If you play Darkest Dungeon, you know. There we go. Cyst down. Teleport, no! Oh no! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I just knew it. There we go, can you believe? Have some of that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, this is intense. Right. This is really intense. Where has it put me? Are you kidding me? Look where it's put me. I'm not anywhere near. It's there. That's where I need to get to. I need to get back there. I was one shot, one attack away from completing the dungeon. Resist, resist. Nice. Good job. Oh wow. They reply with their crit of their own there. And unfortunately our Crusader can't do anything there, which is not ideal. What do we think? It's just a heal, isn't it? That's all we can do. Pray for a crit. No crit.
Sedated. A dizzying
oh my word, another crit. Back-to-back crits are never good. Back-to-back crits are never good. Never good to see. Oh right. I think my Nightbot commands are not working anymore. 'Cause I guess when you tell it to leave the channel and tell it to come back, it resets the commands. It's kind of annoying. I really need to sort ourselves out here. Hopefully we should be able to cheese around here to get some recovery.
But never hidden.
And a dodge. Okay, we managed to get a stun off. guess a party heal is needed. Who needs it more? Probably himself, actually. He's also the most stressed person in the party at this point in time, so he can do with the recovery. Oh, 2 turns, nice. I'm just debating whether we can cheese another round, but it's, I really don't want reinforcements, so decided against it. We do have 2 camps left, and I'm thinking now could be a good time to use one. So I'm going to activate a camp here, and guys, I'm just going to BRB to the toilet, 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Mic off.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight, an uneasy companionship.
Mic on.
And we're back. Okay, so third camp phase here out of 4. So HP recovery there, very much needed. So it's always, thankfully we don't really have to worry too much about stress recovery, so we can just focus on weapon buffs. So again, weapons practice, what we didn't get to get up on the man-at-arms on the last camp phase, we're definitely going to get going on this camp phase.
Mic off. Mic on.
Unparalleled finesse. Maybe clean guns. Just ultimate combat buffs. Here we go. Looking good, looking nice and strong. Nice and strong. Okay, we're trying to end this dungeon. We're trying to get to the end, get that completion. We have been teleported fairly far away from the quest location. Torches, 15 left. Some scouting is always good. So where are we here? No choice but to go through a hallway that's unexplored, so probably going to meet another cyst in this hallway, I would imagine. And here we are. I'm just gonna bleed, just bleed. I think it's the way. They can only teleport me around, and I've faced brand new cysts, like, you know, so much. You know, eventually I'm gonna just, surely eventually they're just all gonna be dead. So. Here's where I really wish I had somebody else in the party who could inflict a bleed in some form. Wash hands. Don't worry, I remember to wash my hands. Or did I? Whoa, with the minus damage debuffs. And teleport. Well, maybe it's teleported me closer to where I want to go. And well, no, probably about the same distance I would have thought. Maybe a little bit closer actually. Stress starting to mount up a little bit on our MAA. And we're starting to get a real look at the overall map here, the size. And just look at the size of this place. Look at the sheer size of this place. Huge dungeon. Okay, so assist here. Well, it's one that we know about, so maybe it's one that we fought before. It is one we fought before. Okay, so we're already down a little bit of HP on it, so that's a good start. And it's still got a bleed on it. Nice crit. Resisted the poison. And a heal. Down to 50% HP. Not anymore. Good job, Arthas. And a crit heal. Wasn't entirely needed, but we'll take it. So we are going to want to do something about his stress though. Top everybody up. I was debating between that and the stress recovery on the man at arms. Oh dear, 2 poisons. Okay, that's not looking too good. Not a heal. Oh my word, it's crit healed it. We're down to our last anti-venom now. Should have bought more anti-venom. And a dodge. We're actually going to change the guard to be on the highwayman now. These heals are killing me. They're killing me. Crusader getting nuked again. Party heal or focus heal? He's guarded. Focus heal the Crusader. And a crit! A crit just when we needed it. Good job. Assist almost down. He's goes down on the next turn. His stress starting to get very high. We will need to do a little bit of stress recovery here. Assist down.
Perhaps the turning point.
If this thing teleports me before I get a chance to kill it. And a dodge. Typical. So typical. I'm thinking maybe he's trying to stun it. Yes, we've got stun off. And you can't do anything. Okay. Well, you can do this.
Eradicated.
There we go. Okay, where are we? We are about one room away. Surely this is it. I cannot be denied. Surely. Probably going to be a assist fight in this hallway, let's be honest. Let's be honest. That's it, boys. Exactly, you know. Up to 16 viewers now. Just want to say thanks for stopping by to check out the channel, guys. Very much appreciated, and don't forget to hit the follow button. Definitely needing all the follows. Every follow counts. So hopefully approaching the end of this Darkest Dungeon Stage 3, DD3. And this is it. This is the last one. This is where we got up to. This was the point we were at when we got teleported. Surely this is it. Yes! Is this it? Is this the one? This is it? This is what we need? No item is necessary. I started to think I didn't have something that I needed to activate it. Here we go. And there it is. Good job, boys. Good job. Success in the Darkest Dungeon Floor 3.